Say hi, Daisy. Hey, Daisy. You cute thing. We're at a family reunion down in Ellaville, Georgia. My cousin Kenneth and his wife, Deb, live down here, and they're having a family reunion with Melba Jean, who is his sister, and her husband, Clarence, and this is Clarence's place. I'm going to walk you around and show you this place. People are still arriving here. We're going to eat a big meal here in a little bit, but I want to show you this first. Kenneth had a Volkswagen engine attached to a farm chemical sprayer that they used out in the fields, and the sprayer went bad, but the engine was still good, so he dropped it out and set it on the ground years ago, and it's been sitting there ever since. He said, that engine still runs, you want it? And I said, sure. I never turned down running a Volkswagen engine, running or not. And turns out Musty's got an old Volkswagen, what do you call it? It's like a rail job, that's what you call it, down at his place, and he said he's going to bring it up with him. So this single port Volkswagen engine, and we're going to transport that home. Honey Baby was kind enough to let me shove that thing in the back of her new shiny vehicle and take it home with us. So yesterday I started making a video down at the family reunion, and I have a relative down there that said he didn't want to be on video. I said, okay, that's fine. So I cut off the camera, and we're back home today, and the sun is shining. We loaded this thing in the pouring down rain yesterday. So today I want to get her out, and it's a funny thing. We went to pick this up, and me and Kenneth was standing there. Kenneth didn't leave the farm, and I did. My folks went to Atlanta and went to work in the factory. Well, I went to pick my side up, and it was glued to the ground. He grabbed his side and lifted it about halfway up the side of the truck. Oh, I says, whoa, whoa. And then his son came over, and he grabbed what I couldn't pick up and put him in there. So it's heavier than that. You know, I used to pick them things up and haul them around by myself, but now I can't hardly pick up one side of it. And I don't know. I don't know how they get heavier over the years, but I believe the rust has weight. I believe the weight of the rust is obviously a factor to be considered here. Oh, look there, got me a good looking battery cable in the deal. So I am gonna move Bill Studebaker out here into the yard so that I can get my engine lift unfolded, and then I'll back up Honey Baby's car. We'll attach a chain to that motor, and we'll pull that motor out without hurting any of my body parts. I like that as a plan, pretty much. I am expecting Bill to show up here sometime today, but I don't know when. Maybe I can get this motor out and all before he gets here. Let's see. So, let's peel this back. Peel this back. Ease this out of here. Oh, let's take a look, see what we're looking at. Yep. That's a single port Volkswagen engine. Alrighty. This is something else right here. I'm I'm not even familiar with what this is. But I bet you it has something to do with something like a PTO drive. They would have done something on a feed spreader or a fertilizer spreader or whatever you call it. It looks pretty good. Be a little curious to know this engine. This is a Volkswagen engine made in Germany, and it has the valve clearance set right here, which is interesting. And it says Volkswagen industrial engine. So this engine was specifically made to go into a piece of machinery, which is kind of interesting. I wonder what it has for motor numbers, which I can't see until I take some of this stuff off. That might be a really interesting engine to have, even especially if I didn't have that dune buggy rail job thing coming. So I believe I might have a little fun with that. Got a clutch on it, pressure plate. Something used to sit out here on it. I like it a lot. We're gonna have us a little fun with that. I bet I might be able to take that number right there. This is 088868, type 126. I believe I can just kind of leave that sit right there for a while until I come up with a better set of wheels for it. And I may can come up with a better set of wheels for it pretty quick if I put my mind to it. It'd be nice if I could do it with what I have laying about here. Open the door. Now I've got that engine stand right there, and I might could set this on that. Kind of strap it on for the time being. At home I've got a Volkswagen engine mount. That fits right on that Volkswagen engine. It's made for it. And it's got an adapter that will take it from one of those to one of these. Easily. Let me fold this lip back up. What I should do is swing this around. That's not the neatest setup in the world, but at least I've got it in here and out of the way for the moment, which should allow me to pull Bill's car back in here, which I'll do right now. Okay. Another job successfully completed. It's a Volkswagen engine to build. Oh, the joy. That could be fun, too. I like building Volkswagen engines.